Hey guys, this is Captain Frugal reporting for today for another episode of Cover Battle. You know, recently it was announced that they've picked an actor to play Wonder Man, and I know this might be a hot take, but he doesn't look like this. So let's jump in and enjoy the show. Alright, for those of you that are unfamiliar with Cover Battle, we look at three different covers of comic books, and we assume we're going back into the old days. You go to a comic shop and you just look at the covers, and based on the cover, you make a selection. Now, you can only pick one. That's the fun part of it, because let's assume you just can't afford it. But yeah, I know back in the day, at this time, comic books were $1. Yeah, good old 90s, I guess, for this period of time here. And you know, so we can only pick one, so keep that in mind, and it's just based on the cover. So here we go. First one we're going to look at here is Wonder Man #1 from the 1990s here, okay? And this was by Jeff Johnson was the artwork. Once again, Jeff Johnson. So anyway, this takes us back to 1991. Here we have the cover here. Notice, once again, Wonder Man. Just for the comment I made earlier, when I see a movie or a show with characters, I want to see them jump off the screen. So there's no evil, mean intent. I just want to see it. And that's because I think I grew up in an age couldn't wait to see these characters jump off the screen. So we have Wonder Man, his glowing red, iconic eyes. They're ionic eyes, I should say. And he's got his rocket packs, because a lot of people might not know, but earlier on, Wonder Woman, oh my goodness, Wonder Man was not able to fly until later on. There's a lot of things about this character I could tell people don't know. Like, when I love it when I see all these people now, well, if you don't like the actor they picked, we're gonna see all these fake Wonder Man fans. Well, I got a newsflash. I've got his whole series. I've got all the Avengers West Coast. I've always been a fan of Wonder Man. He's a D-list character, but I always thought he never got enough attention. And so here he is. I'm gonna drop some more knowledge bombs on him, but here's this cover. Interesting cover here. This is him taking off on his own solo series. We're going to jump now to the next issue. Ready? Here we go. The next issue here is, there we are, #2. We have the Enchantress on the cover. She's making a play for Wonder Man here. And so there we have this cover. I want to let you look at. I'm not a fan of his face here. This is what ruins this for me. I thought the artist here did a good job on Enchantress, did a good job on everything, but his face just, I don't know about you. His face bugs me on this issue. I don't know why. But this is also guest starring the Avengers West Coast. Once again, Wonder Man was a big part of that, as well as in the Avengers. So people that act like he's a new character, or that he don't have anybody that knows about him, they shows they really don't read comic books. Because, to be honest, if you are a comic book fan, you should probably know who Wonder Man is. Here we are. Now, granted, he's probably not somebody that's going to be in your top tier list. I get that, all right? Here we have another issue. Wonder Man's about to get clocked. Same artist, all three issues here. Look at that. Duck, what? Introducing Spider, a sidekick supreme. And I don't think I've ever seen that character here outside of Wonder Man. Plus, because one person demanded it, the creation of a new Gamma Spawn super villainous. I love that, because one person. This series was a bit of humor and a mix of action and drama. And I think this would fit well in a series today. So if done right, I could see Wonder Man making a good television series. Unfortunately, I just don't see it happening with the way Marvel is today. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate just based on that, but once again, it's just the way Marvel is. Now, before the end of this run, they did change his outfit. Wonder Man's went through a lot of different outfits over the years. A lot of different suits. I'm trying to make him look cool, update him with the times. This is one of my ones I like a lot. Probably might even be my favorite, but I like the classic red jacket one he was wearing too. So there we go. That's issue 3. We're going to look at these 3 issues now. Put them side to side. Remember, the goal is to only pick one. I know, tough, right? I'm going to move this here, try to get as many on the frame as I can here. All right, so we have issue here 3, we have issue 2, and issue 1. But before we start picking, before we make our pick, let me tell you something else about Wonder Man, and a lot of people don't realize. You ready for this one? There's a couple things here. That he's died several times and came back. He's ionic energy, and he's pure ionic energy. And there was An interesting factoid here that a lot of people don't realize. Wonder Man is potentially the strongest character in the Marvel Universe. They've said he's never actually fully tapped his potential. They don't know where his potential ends. He's actually Hulk tier strength and is incredibly durable as well. So he's an entirely underrated character that's been used in a lot of crappy ways. They just never given this character his due. So if you're a fan of Wonder Man, I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you like this character? Is there a particular series or time in this series that you enjoyed? I like a particular one where he had to keep angry to keep his power levels up. I always thought that was cool. But anyway, we got the 3 issues here. If I was to pick one, which one would I pick? Well, if you have a different view to me, don't be afraid to share it. I think I'd pick number 1 without a doubt. This one, as I said, if they changed his face, it might be this one. But in issue 2, his face ruined it for me. This one was just sort of a corny, haha, I get it, and interesting to see. But this one, I don't know, I just like the menacing look. It shows the potential of the character, I think. It really shows Wonder Man. So my choice is number 1. What's your choice? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be really happy to see it. If you don't mind, you like these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you don't mind. Spread this. Let's have a little fun with this. This is just good nerd discussion, and I mean that in a positive way. I want us all to enjoy what we do together. Well, thank you everybody for your time. Until next time, keep it brutal.